Hello, my friends. Before we start, this story is perfect for English learners. But don't worry, I'll read it slowly and clearly. Slow enough to understand and clear enough to enjoy. So you won't even need subtitles. And now, let's begin the story. Ever since she was a little girl, Emily dreamed of visiting Egypt. She used to sit by her bedroom window, reading books about ancient pharaohs, golden tombs, and mysteries buried under the desert sands. For her, Egypt wasn't just a country, it was a legend. And this year, her dream finally came true. As her plane landed in Cairo, Emily pressed her face against the window. She saw the Nile shining like a silver ribbon, the endless desert, and a city full of life, history, and stories. "This is it," she whispered to herself. "I'm in the land of pharaohs." The next morning, she headed to a place she had been waiting her whole life to see, the Grand Egyptian Museum. It's not just a museum, it's the largest archaeological museum in the world, right next to the pyramids of Giza, covering more than 490,000 square meters, filled with 100,000 ancient artifacts. The moment she walked in, she stopped. The hall was huge, bright, and silent, but it felt alive. In front of her stood something she had only seen in history books, the 3,200-year-old statue of King Ramses II. She couldn't move, she couldn't speak. How did people build all of this thousands of years ago? Emily took a slow breath and continued walking. The museum wasn't just a place filled with objects. It felt like walking inside the memories of an entire civilization. Huge glass walls let the sunlight in, reflecting on ancient golden treasures and carved stone statues. Everywhere she looked, there was history, perfectly preserved. Her favorite part was the Tutankhamun gallery. For the first time ever, all of King Tut's belongings, 5,000 artifacts, were displayed together in one place. His golden bed, his jewelry, his war chariot, and even his sandals he wore as a young king. And there it was, the famous golden mask. The room was quiet. No one spoke. Emily stood there with tears in her eyes. How can something be this beautiful after more than 3,000 years? She thought. She walked past other halls, ancient coffins, statues of queens, royal letters written in papyrus, and perfectly preserved mummies with their stories carved in stone. But what touched her the most wasn't just the treasures. It was the feeling that Egypt never forgot its past. A nation that protected its history, respected its ancestors, and shared it with the entire world. As the sun began to set behind the pyramids, Emily walked outside the museum. She looked one last time at the giant entrance and smiled. One day, she said softly, "I'll bring my family here. Everyone should see this place at least once in their life." And that night, she wrote in her diary, "Egypt is not just a destination. Egypt is a story, and I was lucky enough to be inside it." And finally, that was Emily's story at the Grand Egyptian Museum. If you enjoyed it and learned something new, follow me, it's Marwa, for more English stories and lessons. See you in the next video.